Okay. Oh man, what do I talk about? Boy, that's a big
Um,
show starts. I
okay.
get my radio on, but yeah, I don't know what to.
Yeah. Well, first of all, the Google effects is the name of the game, no
Oh,
matter
the
what
name of
anybody says. There we go. Got my Google effects back. That's all that
the.
matters.
No, it's back. Hold on, let me check if I have it.
All right.
I clicked on it. Opening Google Effects. No, I didn't have it.
There's a heart. I got love on the brain.
Wow, how's it know where to put it? Look at me, I'm a hipster. They really need to add more props other than this cake. Here we go. I'm in Greek.
That reminds me of the episode Marge versus Itchy and Scratchy, where they interview Dr. Marvin Monroe, but he's in Athens.
Oh yeah. I just watched
Uh,
that one. That one's
he's like,
it's a John Swartzwelder episode, I think.
What's wrong with sitting down with a big bucket of popcorn and laughing yourself silly?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh man.
you know what's a really good
Huh?
one? The really good one is the one where Homer writes the angry letter after Bart donates blood to Mr. Burns, and
I
Mr.
don't
Burns is
remember that one.
reading. Yeah, you do. It's like season two, where Bart donates blood, and they're expecting to get a big cash payoff, and instead he just gets a thank you note, and so he's really pissed off. So he writes a letter to Mr. Burns. And he's writing it down about like how bad Mr. Burns is, and Bart's like, "And you smell like an elephant's butt," and he's like, "That's the spirit. You smell like an elephant's butt." And so he mails it. That's where that scene is, where he's like, "Hello, I'm Mr. Burns. I believe you have a package for me." You know.
Oh, gotcha.
But the best part is when Mr. Burns is reading that letter, and he's like, "Thank you so much for the blood. Oh, Homer, thank you so much for the letter. Wait, there's more. If you can't tell, I was being sarcastic."
Oh yeah.
And you
Oh,
smell
Rusty
like an
came.
elephant's butt. That's so good. So
I
many.
gotta watch some of those. I used to just rewatch the DVDs over and over until I got bored of it.
That's what I
But I
did.
didn't have all the DVDs.
I watched so many of the DVDs that I just started watching the commentaries over and over again. No, it's really
I mean,
funny.
right? Some of it stays funny forever.
Everything's funny forever.
Yeah. I'm updating my Google Plus thing.
Yeah, here it is, ladies.
You keep asking, where do you work? And I'm like, relationship status.
It's
I'm.
complex. It's not going great.
It's kind of make visible to only you or your circles. I'll do it to my circles. Oh, I can
You
put my
have
phone
been.
number on here.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm still on the air, aren't I?
Yeah, you're still here.
Oh, there you go. I don't know what that was about.
I think Rusty's experiencing some technical difficulties, I believe. Uh, yeah, difficulties. That's what I'm gonna say. Um, yeah, I wasn't really prepared today of the classic show, but it seems to be going okay so far. Got a half an hour left. We're killing some time here. Are you frozen? You're frozen.
Wow, that was weird.
Throws you out. Seems like you're
Yep.
back.
Yeah, I'm back on the street. Okay, you know what here's what we
Oh,
gotta
there
do.
he is.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on? We're talking about what were we talking about?
I got an idea.
He's got an idea.
All right, let's look up the best-selling albums of all time.
Ah, Rusty, that sounds like something you probably already know.
But,
I probably do.
but,
What are the best-selling albums of all time?
here's
Um,
hold on.
I
Don't
think
look it
All right,
up.
I like
Thriller.
it.
Isn't
But
Thriller one?
here's
Of them?
here's the
Thriller.
idea.
Thriller's got to be.
Like the Eagles' greatest hits is up there.
Yep.
Um,
Isn't the Beatles
on the
one
list.
like on the top 100? Like it outsold all their actual albums.
oh shit!
the
Actually,
albums?
Thriller is
Beatles?
number one. Then Back in Black by AC/DC, and
You gotta
then
be fucking kidding me.
Dark Side of the Moon by Pink
Back
Floyd.
in Black.
Yeah, AC/DC. That doesn't. I mean, I guess. I don't know. That's
Okay.
Whitney Houston, Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell, fifth highest selling album ever.
So no, but here's
Wait,
the thing.
hold on. This isn't in order.
No, I'm looking
Okay.
up.
Thriller's number one, then the Eagles, then Fleetwood Mac,
The
Rumor,
Eagles?
Whitney Houston, Back in Black, Dark Side of the Moon, Bat Out of Hell, and Saturday Night Fever's soundtrack have all
See,
sold
they were.
1 million or more.
You were at the same Wikipedia page as me, weren't you? Because they were going by claim sales. 'Cause it
So,
was under
what you're
claim
saying-
Oh,
sales.
no, I was going by the column to the left of that.
which
Okay,
one's that?
here's the thing. Everybody loves these albums. No one doesn't like any of these albums on this list.
Wait, that's not true.
Don't dig into this any deeper, Justin.
I don't
Thriller's
like
pretty
Whitney
awesome.
Houston.
Okay, but what if there are people out there that don't like these albums? Let's look up the best-selling albums of all time on Amazon.com and find the people that hate these albums.
Oh, sure. That sounds funny. I can definitely get behind it.
Probably going to see a lot of Nickelback.
Oh, Nickelback.
I just want to see the people that are gonna. I want to see how many times we can find the word overrated. You know?
Yeah, maybe about Spice Girls album Spice or Alanis Morissette.
No, I'm
Album.
talking about the best-selling albums of all time, the ones that are so good that people just had to buy them all the time. And I'm trying to avoid any of them that are like 25th anniversary editions because people might be pulling some bullshit like, oh, the sound quality here is just not, up to snuff. Like they should have gone with the vinyl mix, some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
I want to see.
There's this
People
really
that-
popular band called Fei Chiang. I've never heard of it. Feixaing.
All right, I'm looking
everyone's-
at Amazon.
Everyone's bitching about the sound quality. I knew that was going to come up. That would be like the very first result we'd get off of this stuff.
On a podcast, you mean?
Oh, quite possibly the most overrated, negatively influential record in music history, Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Hey, wait, let me share you with us so we can see what you're seeing.
Well,
How do I do that?
you just
All right, I'm looking at the Amazon highest selling albums of all time.
oh god.
Insane Clown Posse. What?
Yeah.
Well,
No, I'm just
Of
kidding.
course.
Uh,
that would not surprise me.
Tame Impala, Wilco,
Oh, Wilco, okay.
Garth Brooks, Journey.
Huh.
Oh wait,
So
this
this
is
guy-
like the top, this is like 50. Okay, top 20. Taylor Swift, Elvis,
Okay.
Led Zeppelin, James Taylor.
Ooh, James.
Tyrese.
I love
Okay.
him. He's great in Fast and Furious.
Yeah, Fast and the Furious, yeah. Has anyone seen Furious 7 yet?
Nope.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
I wanted to see it.
I remember when I think it was Fast and Furious 6. I get these titles mixed up now because it's fucking
Because
7-0. Remember when Fast and Furious 6 came out? A bunch of friends and I were going to see Iron Man 3, and I ended up talking all of them out of it and seeing Fast and Furious 6 instead, and
Well,
succeeded, and
probably
it was
good choice.
awesome.
Other than
It was
Shane,
utterly ridiculous, but it was awesome.
well, Shane Black wrote Iron Man 3, right? He's in he wrote Lethal Weapon, spec script. He's in Predator. He's a pervert guy.
I heard Iron Man 3 wasn't all that good.
Yeah,
It's really bad.
They actually filmed most of it here,
where?
like here in Raleigh, and
Mhm.
actually like Epic Games, they're headquartered here, and they filmed like quite a few scenes there, I think. I used to work right next to that studio, and I remember the film trucks just... I mean, they have a massive parking lot, and it was just full of these massive film trucks.
Yeah, that kept happening in LA. It was really annoying. But you would assume that would happen there.
You know, I don't think you can really find any people that hate. I mean, I'm finding people that hate Thriller.
Are people still listening to this?
Yes, they are, because Thriller is awesome.
This was the most overrated album of the 1980s. I couldn't believe the praise it got then, and I can't believe that anyone would want to listen to this disco-influenced tripe.
Tripe.
31st, 1999.
Isn't
I mean, honestly, if you're buying music on Amazon, then anyway, I mean, that was when like Napster was out.
Mhm.
This guy was doing it wrong.
Let's see what else is. The King of Hype is more like it. The fact that this is the best-selling album of all time is meaningless. All this proves is that the right kind of marketing and hype will sell a bunch of records, regardless of whether or not the music is any good, and in this case it isn't. The King of Hype is more like it. I better copy and paste that last line and put in my title. Oh,
Dude,
he has another one.
Reviews.
Followed by The King of Hype. Once again, proof positive that hype will take you far. How else can one explain the enduring success of this set of unremarkable songs? I mean, should it be the best-selling album of all time? Like, that's not for anyone to judge. But is it the best album of all time? No, that's totally subjective.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's a good album, but it's not the best album.
Like, I don't listen to Tool, and I don't like Tool. Some people think Tool is the best band of all time, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Like, some people don't listen to Michael Jackson. I get it. Some people don't listen to the Beatles. But everybody has to kind of respect the sales, you know? Right?
I mean, 50 million albums, that's not
blues
bad.
music.
Hey, speaking of albums, guess what comes out today?
Thriller.
It's a big deal. I mean, right, the
Chinese
Dr.
Democracy
Dre album.
What?
The new Dr. Dre album, his first one in 16 years.
Which one's that now?
The new one is just called Compton, a soundtrack, but his last one was Chronic 2001.
Yeah, so Detox still isn't out.
What's that?
Detox still isn't out. You know?
Well, Dr. Dre actually, in an interview, said that it's never coming out. He basically scrapped it, and he said he wasn't happy with it, so it's just not happening. But then he turns around and puts out this album, which is a little suspect, but it's basically inspired by the Straight Outta Compton movie.
Not blues music.
Take this off the blues charts. Mike was a funk, disco, and pop professional. He had questionable inspiration for his love songs as well. Thank you.
What, he didn't love like anyone else loves?
Talk about why you like this review or ask a question. What's the one comment? So it's a bad record because the website had listed in the wrong genre?
That's good. Sorry, what did I miss? I was gone for a couple minutes because my computer wouldn't work.
It's not worth all the fuss. this is the most overrated album ever. Virtually every track sounds the same, and all MJ fans are so one-eyed that they will not hear a word against this piece of nonsense. Did a human write this?
Piece of
What is
nonsense.
Wait, I gotta see this. What is
When
this?
Thriller was released in the UK, it entered the album charts at number 11. It did not move many people, but as soon as a daft video and a load of good publicity stories about sleeping in oxygen chambers, etc., everyone went out like a load of sheep and bought this tribe. Wake up, people! There are so many more albums out there to buy other than this.
It's Tripe again.
This
Everyone's calling it
tribe.
Tripe.
Justin, you have to, Justin.
Did I read this one? Okay. Music video of this traumatized me as a child, as well as the movie Annie.
What?
What?
Where did Annie come from?
I saw the video again on VH1 Classic. It reminded me of how bad it really was. This album should have been called Bad. Wasn't that the next album?
That was the first. That was the album before this one, I thought.
Oh, I think you're right, yeah. But I guess Michael Jackson would have ran out of names for future projects that were not any better. Weird Al Yankovic wasted his time making fun of the songs on the album. That's funny. Girl Is Mine is the only song that's actually good because of Paul. Other than that, not Eddie Vedder could save him on Beat It. Michael does not seem any more masculine than David Lee Roth, which does not make his video any better. My question is, why did they remaster this album to 5.1? What makes it so revolutionary? Or special? 80?
It's the best-selling album of all time.
Yeah, that does make it revolutionary, doesn't it?
Because they're like,
Oh,
I
he's
bet
a-
they'll buy it again.
He's a Pink Floydian.
Oh,
It sounds incredible and like it came from another planet. Oh, I see.
Oh, it came from another planet, so it's good. Annie
Yeah.
scared you? Annie? You mean the musical? The Tomorrow Annie? Poor little thing. Were you afraid of the Sound of Music too?
Yeah, where did Annie come from?
Yeah.
It's
Well,
maybe
it was originally
this
a comic
traumatized
strip.
me. That
Oh.
and Annie. Anyway, this album sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Annie scared the shit out of me, so fuck you, Thriller.
You should check out that artist that is on this list called Fei Chiang. The name of the album is A Voice on the Ocean. Apparently it's like the 5th best-selling album of all time or something. I've never heard of it. Oh, internationally, I guess it's really popular. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about it. Voice on the Ocean.
Hold on, I want to check out the reviews on this dolphin book.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it's probably pretty similar.
3 stars.
People like it though.
Alright, what's it called?
Oh, A Voice on the Ocean.
On the Ocean.
Now, you know we should look up on Amazon, look up how to avoid huge ships. I swear to God, it's a real thing.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't even find the Voice on the Ocean thing.
Huh.
How do you voice? What is this? Love
What
it.
is this? What is this about, though? A parent's
Let's find
review. As the father of 2 teenagers, I found this book invaluable. I'm sure other parents here can empathize when I say I shudder at the thought of the increasing presence of huge ships in the life of my children.
What?
This is a joke one.
No, it can't be. It's probably serious.
I certainly remember the strain I caused so long ago for my own parents when I began experimenting. No, it's a joke. It's a kid. It's a joke one. Too informative.
Well, maybe people.
It's like a whodunit.
Look at the band.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Bad reviews are always funnier because people.
Yeah, they're always bad.
But you know, no, we're missing the point.
I don't understand what this is.
They're all joke reviews.
Oh, they.
This is how you get it done. This is how you get it done. You look up spatulas. You look up 1-star reviews on spatulas because we're all like, and then it broke when I was making pancakes.
Wait, why is this book so
before
expensive?
going on vacation, and I couldn't find my cruise liner in the port. Vacation ruined.
Read this book before. Oh, it's the same one I was just reading. Why no Kindle? What is the deal with this? Why is this a big phenomenon? Why has it got so many reviews?
Because
Inspired by your browsing history, it's nothing but Michael Jackson albums.
I
And Purple Rain, for good measure.
Toss that in.
What are the negative reviews of Purple Rain? I bet that's got some really good ones.
Smaller ones too soft. Big one doesn't last. The small and medium spatulas are too soft and do a poor job scraping slightly thicker batter. I use the smallest one to scrape little bits of jelly jaw. Does better than a knife, but not great because it's too soft. The big spoon scrapes nicely and is the one firm, stiff enough to cook with, but after a few uses, handle broke off. Where the silicone handle joints during washing wasn't applied much pressure at all. Spatula heads come off a bit too easy. I do not recommend this poorly made designer set.
By the way,
I
there's,
don't-
there's no bad reviews of Purple Rain. They're all good. Every one of them's good.
Go print.
I
What
want to see.
about
Oh, I want to see the negative reviews on spatulas.
We'll keep going, man. You should put
Yeah.
the highest price so we can see the most expensive.
I want to find used spatulas.
Use spatulas. Great. Tupperware, that was good.
So they're not going to show off the ones that have the bad reviews. That's traditionally how Amazon does is what they do. So
To the department to enable sorting. Wait, what was that book in there in the middle? Go back up. uh,
Hampton Beach 7730 bowl scraper food processor.
hey, we have a viewer. We're winning weed, clearly.
Yeah, yeah. What the fuck is that about? Alright, here we go. Found 1-star reviews on the food processor.
That can usually be a surefire.
Smokes heavily.
Helps little keep a delicate job. Wow.
I should probably have known better than to buy this when I'm accustomed to the Cuisinart professional grade food processor. But I thought it would do the job for a few days while I wait for a replacement part to arrive for my Cuisinart. And I had been happy with every Hampton Beach project I had ever bought previously.
Yeah,
It was Thanksgiving, and I had to have something. The food processor was useless. As I tried to make a simple topping for apple crisp, the pulse function turned the crumble to paste in just 2 to 3 pulses, and then the machine began to smoke. It started to smoke so badly that we had to don oven mitts and run it outside.
Here we go. I got one. Is there a way to switch the focus over to my screen?
yeah, I can do it.
That's all Justin.
I'm the commander-in-chief right now. Yeah,
Is
how
it
do you
on?
do it, though? You got it screen share, though. It's on the top left. You'll find it.
Oh, it says I'm presenting to everyone. Is that not true?
No, you are,
That
but it's
is-
you gotta click screen share on the top left.
Not true.
Oh, right. Oh,
How
top
do I
left.
do it?
Okay, hold on. Screen share. There we go.
I thought you said. I don't know.
Okay, hold on. I think I got it.
You got it?
No.
Wait,
Is it
what?
Oregon? Oh, I do that all the time.
Wait, what just happened?
I'm not sure how that happens.
This thing just
But it's
became
pretty-
like a black hole. Wait, alright.
Do it again.
Yeah, that happened. Okay.
That's the best part of the show.
Oh yeah, you gotta share your screen and then you gotta select Oh, there you go.
You should always enlarge the text too.
Wait, is that backwards?
No.
No, it's good.
Oh, it was backwards for a second. That was weird. Okay.
What are we looking at here?
Okay. You see that?
Go a little bit bigger.
It's poison, all right.
Wait. Okay, how do I make it bigger?
You know, command plus sign.
Oh, I thought you meant in the thing. Okay. There we
Or
go.
Apple Plus sign, depending on your operating system.
All right, so this is Open Up and Say Ah by Poison.
Yeah. Yes.
Open Up and Say Blah. What's wrong with rock and roll? I was a teenager when Poison stormed the scene. I admit I listened to them and even liked some of their material. However, for some reason, I never bought any of their albums. Instead, I just listened to my friends' copies. Boy, I'm glad I went that route. There was a time that I was very hard and critical in the '80s bands. Now, with this huge emergence of the once popular hair bands, I've come to appreciate them more and what they did musically. But for some reason, I still don't respect Poison. It feels like hearing the same songs recorded over and over again. Leave them alone. They're stealing your money.
Here's
Wow.
here's a funny thing for you guys. My friend Robert, the really annoying one, he was at our Bret Michaels concert the other night, and he kept sending me. They were doing covers of like Sublime the whole time.
Oh my God,
He kept
no.
sending me videos of it.
What?
But, yeah. Anyway.
Not worth the time to read this. Oh my, these little boys don't even have a clue what rock is all about.
Little boys.
Their name on this absolutely horrid drivel masquerading as metal. If you want true rock and roll, please visit the Jimi Hendrix Are You Experienced?
Oh my
Hey.
God.
You will be on your way to truly realizing what artistic creation is all about. This is merely loud noise to make money and score chicks.
Well, it fucking works.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, it kind of did. Sorry,
I mean-
what's his name? Zach Wild, a.k.a. Zach.
Wait, Zach Wild's the guy.
What the?
Zach.
That can't really be Zach Wild.
Zach Wild, and then in quotes, Zach.
The
Zach-
first one's my real name. The second
Wild.
one's my nickname.
All right, let's look at his page. Zach Wild.
Oh, he's got.
Wheeling, West Virginia.
25% helpful. These are the. Oh, he only has one review. Those are my favorite types of people. The people that have no helpful reviews.
A lot of Poison
7 of
fans.
28 people found this review helpful. Reviewer ranking 30,785,529. Good job, Zach Wild.
We gotta salute Zach Wild tonight. Let's see. I guess we should probably go around in a circle, so I should probably find something.
I'm currently looking up RV pancake lights. So.
um,
So wait, did you guys see Mad Max?
yeah, just
No.
decided. Colin couldn't come with because he was working or something.
Yeah.
That's what he said. But I went again. It was great again. My brother hadn't seen it.
And he didn't care for it.
He liked it all right. I think he liked it. No Prince music in first 10 minutes. Shut it off. Oh, it's a Prince album. I tried to find a bad Prince review, but it's hard to do. People seem to. Would have been better if we played the whole song.
It is hard to find a bad review of Prince on Amazon, let me tell you.
I don't think anyone bothers with Prince unless they like Prince.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Like that's just
There's
how
gotta
it
be
goes.
one. I'm gonna find one bad Prince review.
That's what I'm trying it too. This is his worst reviewed album.
Here we go, 1 star. Okay, I
Sound
found a
Vision.
1-star review, and he's actually 1-star review, and his description is 5-star disc, incredible release. Just wish sellers would list in the right spot. But it's still like a positive review.
Yeah, that's how a lot of those are. That's why it's so hard to find truly bad reviews.
Here
Here's
we go.
one
This is one of the worst of the '80s. I knew
Wow.
things would never be the same with rock and roll again. The music was becoming more clean sounding, with technology more or less replacing the majority of musicians. This would be
What?
one of the first ones. I remember hearing the first single from this, which was Little Red Corvette. I still say probably one of Prince's best songs, and the only other tune that's passable is Let's Pretend We're Married. Everything else is horrible. The title
That's a great
track to me is a mindless, brainless dance tune, which, I mean, come on, it's Prince. And I feel has no inadmissible value to life. Damn.
What
Wow.
the fuck?
I don't get that.
Chill.
Unfortunately, I guess the only way to get girls is to like this song. Alright. I also didn't take too much fancy to the other hit, which was Delirious. I am somewhat disappointed with this, as to me, Prince is a gifted performer and plays a decent guitar, so why go technical? I just am appalled at the way music wound up, and it all started here.
It's too technical.
Yeah, it's Prince. What did you think?
Stop the technicals.
I mean,
Whatever.
isn't Prince considered one of the best guitarists ever? Like, he's like a fucking prodigy.
He's real good. I don't know if he's one of the
Good.
best ever, but he's like, for pop, he's like out of this world.
Well, I mean, I think on all of his albums, like, he plays everything.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
really, he knows, like, any instrument he knows. And so,
Hey, I found something, Justin.
What do you got?
I got a
Really?
screen share.
We only have 5 minutes left. I shared you already. You're here.
Yeah, but okay.
Well, I
There's
got
this
something
gum.
else.
There's
Good.
this gum you see.
Simply gum.
Simply gum. It's not complicated.
Sign in.
It's just gum. I didn't mean to do that.
Unique, but lacking a bit.
Yeah, a lot of people are just really upset about this gum.
6 to dental one.
That
There's
was
no
no
mention
mention.
of gum 6 to dental work.
I tried several different flavors, hoping I could enjoy one. Wrong. A waste of my money.
Great ingredients, but not great gum.
Sad.
Alright, I got another one.
The flavor of the gym is okay, but it was so hard I could not chew it. We'll never buy again.
What you got, Russ?
Well, I'm starting the screen share.
I need to hit present.
I'm a gum chewer from way back, and I've definitely chewed my share of it. This gum is bad. I was actually very excited to be able to chew natural gum, and I love the flavors. This gum was bad. It was hard from the start and never really softened. The consistency was off, and the most disappointing of all, their flavor. There simply was no flavor. You could barely taste any of the flavors, actually, and the ginger, which typically has a strong flavor profile, extremely weak.
Julie Jackson. Hey, what
Alright.
game, what game is this, Russ?
This is Big Rigs Over the Road Racing.
Yeah.
This is a 1-star review by Slap Happy Koppel. I only give it a 1, only because I can't give it a 0. The title of my review may be
Heard that.
just a bit harsh, but boy is it true. Big Rigs is so bad, I can't even call it a game. Remember Superman 64? This game makes that one look like Half-Life 2.
Ouch.
Damn. Oh, where shall I begin? Big Rigs claims to be a racing game, but you don't race anybody. Your opponent is there at the beginning, but he never moves. I actually sat there for 2 hours. Wait, really? You sat there for 2 hours?
Yeah.
I sat there for 2 hours waiting for him to start. There isn't even any multiplayer, so you can't race anybody at all.
Oh no.
This should be
It's,
enough to make this the worst game ever. But wait, there's more. There's the extremely cheesy, with an A, graphic.
Yep.
All 4 of the tracks you can race on are incredibly blocky and look as though it has been raining mud. Mud or steaming piles of horse shit.
Yeah.
There also isn't any variety in the cars. You always play the same truck every race. Then there's the clipping. Your car will drive through anything and everything. I don't mean crash through. I mean it seamlessly passes through houses and bridges and everything else. To all of you who gave this game a 5, make a note. When your truck goes through a bridge, it is not a feature. Clips of bug. A horrible bug that the developers were too lazy to fix. The box says, and I quote, "Get ready for some CB talking action." But there's no CB or any sound for that matter. No engine noises, no music, no tire sounds, no anything. Even the annoying guy yelling at you in Colin McRae Rally is better than the silence of a crappy game. But the final straw is what happened after 2 days of playing.
He kept playing it.
For 2 days, okay. clearly we should take this review with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Days. I realized after climbing up a vertical hill, you could actually drive off into nothingness. There are no barriers, you just drive off into a blank and empty world. The very words that came out of my mouth next were, "What the fuck?" There is nothing decent about this game, no matter what that shithead poop tells you. What? Avoid at all costs.
So the craziest thing I've ever seen about that game is that it's based around, you know, like any racing game. It's kind of like, okay, this car can go 120 miles an hour, right? So when the car reaches 121 or whatever miles, that's as fast as the car goes, and that's like that's the logic of big rigs. However, it didn't apply any of that to if you go in reverse. So you start going in reverse, and after you're literally going 999 miles per hour in reverse, you can keep on going until the whole screen, the whole bottom of the screen is just filling up with nines. It's and the truck's freaking out. That game only got popular because GameSpot did a review. Alex Navarro did a review when it came out, and the review was literally him just looking at the game and then walking outside with a copy and smashing it. And it was like before Angry Video Game Nerd, so it was like a big deal.
His review of this game was one of the best videos I think he's ever done.
Oh yeah, he's still out there working with Giant Bomb and all those guys.
Oh, I meant the AVGN review. I didn't see the
original.
But the AVGN one is fantastic.
It's pretty good. I mean, he's in a different phase in his career now. You know,
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Angry Video Game Nerd?
I never watched it.
I know. I never wanted to watch his shit because I thought it was so stupid at first. Because I was like, well, duh, you can pick apart old games. No, duh, they're old. It's like picking apart silent movies. Like, what a jackass. But then I was on, I don't even know what I was on. I think it was on like SpikeTV.com for some reason. I don't know what I was trying to look up. And someone did like the top 10 best Jackie Chan fights. And I was like, all right, this is going to be a good video. And they were like awesome picks. And the guy's like, check out my website, Cinemassacre. I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like, wait, that was the Angry Video Game Nerd. He really likes Jackie Chan. So I watched those Jackie Chan videos. I was like, this guy's actually really cool. And like, the more you learn about him, it's like, wait, this guy's like super smart. You know, he's
got a lot of stuff on his website. He doesn't just do, like, he has a ton of movie videos. He's got the AVGN, and I think he's got like board game videos too or something.
Yeah, Board James.
Yeah, Board James, that's right.
He's actually super good, Justin. Like, you should watch like his Angry Video Game reviews. I like Mario is Missing is like one of my favorites, where because Mario's Missing, they show New York City and it's a picture of King Kong's hand wrapped around the Empire State Building. The Empire State Building. He's like, wait a minute, let me get this right. King Kong climbed up the Empire State Building in the 1930s, and now his whole fucking fist is wrapped around it. He's like, how fucking huge is King Kong? Oh man, that's so good. Yeah.
Anyway, it's past night, so I'm gonna end. Yep. I'm done with the show. We can do it again tomorrow, though.
All right, bye.
See you guys.